Good morning, everyone. This is Big Boss Calvin 83. The title of this video, and this goes out to all you trolls, especially you trolls from that particular site that is very obsessed with me. Stop giving me fucking advice. Stop giving. You are not qualified to give people who live true force loneliness advice, especially if you never lived it yourself. You understand what I'm saying? That's like me telling somebody who's been raped how should they feel and how they should respond when they've been raped. I'm not qualified to tell a rape victim how they should feel and they need to get over it and shit like that. But that's what I mean. Y'all not qualified to give people who live true force loneliness advice and how they should feel and how they should respond and what they should do in their life. You're not qualified. But I am qualified to tell you to fuck off my channel if you don't like what I'm talking about. This goes out to this guy. I understand you expressing your opinion, but you need to get out and date. Focus on your goals and what will come your way. Well, first of all, how can you as a man get out and date if a woman doesn't want to give you the time of day? If a woman keeps turning you down, you cannot get out and date if a woman won't let you. Everything a man does, it has to be by the woman's consent. If a man wants to date a bunch of women, a woman has to allow him to date a bunch of women. And you can focus on your goals all day. You can be positive. You can love yourself. That's not going to guarantee a woman's going to come into your life. The people have been saying if you focus on yourself, women will come to you. No, the truth of the matter is it doesn't work that way. For you to get women to notice you, you got to do something to put yourself out there, but that's beyond your control as a man. Women have to find you attractive for women to come to your way. But you don't understand that. I will say you need to go to the gym. Everyone does not like every guy. Again, this guy does not have a clue of what I do outside of YouTube, but he makes a lot of assumptions. How do you know I don't go to a gym? What is that going to the gym going to do for me? Like I said before, I was in shape and I still couldn't get women. Now I'm big and I'm having a hard time getting women. So it doesn't matter what a man does. It doesn't matter if he's big or small or he's fat or in shape. If a woman don't find him attractive, it's over for him. Don't you understand that? So all this going to the gym and doing this and that. Well, let me ask you. How much do you weigh? What do you look like? Do you get women? You are obviously a TFL in denial. And you prove my point. Everyone is not like every guy you mentioned in your video. Well, they're going by 20% of the males. Over 80% of women are chasing 20% of the men, while forcing over 80% of the guys to be alone. Women like a few types of guys, and that's it. They don't like every guy. They only like the 20%, less than 20%, which is the bad boys, the thugs, the criminals, the rich guys, the handsome guys. Those kind of guys. They don't like a nice regular guy who's nice and kind and will treat him with respect. And I have every right to complain while you're sitting making videos complaining. You could be finding a woman who like you. Well, you can't find it. Like I said, you can't find that. You know, I have a right to complain and talk. I have freedom of speech. If you don't like what I say, you can move on to another channel. What is so hard for you? Why can't y'all do that? Why? Because I speak too much truth? I am a man, not a woman. A woman shouldn't be with you if you are nice or do a good deed. That's bullshit. So while these women are dating these bad boys and these thugs and these criminals and these drug dealers and these jerks, and these abusive guys who treat him like crap, then they complain and blame us good men for not stepping up to the plate and wanting to be with him. Don't you find that hypocritical? Don't you find that bullshit? That women say they want a good man, and then when a good man comes their way, they reject him, and then when they get burnt by the guys that they're in lust for, which is these bad boys and these thugs and these jerks and these assholes, oh, it's all men's fault. It's never the woman's fault. So basically, you're gonna let women do whatever the fuck they want to do, and never hold them accountable for it. A woman should be, if a woman's a good woman, she should be with a good man. If a bad woman's a bad woman, she should be with a bad man. That's what I believe in. Women cannot say they want a good man and then they treat a good man like crap or deny him a dating and sex life. That is wrong as hell, and you know it. A woman will not like you. A woman have to like you or find you attractive or like your personality. And personality has nothing to do with it. You had experiences with you keep moving forward. What makes you think I don't keep trying to move forward? Every woman's is not like you said. Actually, the majority of women are like what I say, and you prove my point. So you are a manjana. You are a white knight manjana, forsaking your manhood just so you can get laid. Don't tell her how I should. You need to let go of your past and move on in your future. You continue to get negative things happening because you cannot let go of the past from your mistakes, move on with your life. So my thing is, well, fuck you. You are an insensitive feminist faggot making assumptions. You can't move forward when assholes like you and bitches continue to treat people like shit. Walk in other people's shoes and do your research about post-traumatic stress disorder. You have to understand is this. Bad things keep happening to good people is because of the fact that society treats people like shit and it's okay and they're not accountable for it. The bad people are not held accountable for how they treat people. Don't you understand that? The reason why people are having bad experiences is because the way because society has placed people, society has gave this culture, you gotta hurt somebody's feelings to get ahead in life. You gotta one up somebody, you gotta treat them bad just so you can feel good about yourself. You gotta lie to them and deceive them. Women have been placed on the pedestal while men are being suppressed down. So men are treated like shit and getting these bad experiences, but women are not. The past keeps repeating itself because people like you enable this bullshit. You don't want to change. You want to tell the victim, you want to blame the victim, but you don't want to be accountable for you being part of the problem. Me, on the other hand, is part of the solution, telling you what you got to do so we can have a better life and a better future and actually move forward from this bullshit, but y'all don't want to change. And you don't have logical points, Julius Richards. You can read the comments. Big Boss Calvin 83. I never used foul language or disrespected you. Yes, you did, fool. I gave you advice, and that was my opinion. Your opinion don't help me. You don't stop giving me advice when you're not qualified to give me fucking advice. You're not a TFLer. If you are, you're a TFLer now, and your advice is just recycled, cliche bullshit that doesn't fucking work. Like these dating coaches. But the facts I was saying, no wonder you can't get women. You have issues. Well, and I want to touch on that in a minute. You have no confidence in yourself and complain like a woman. I'm not saying you're a woman, but women like masculinity. See, this guy don't know nothing about masculinity. So basically, a man has to sit back and take the abuse and deal with this injustice, and let women do whatever the fuck they want to do and take the blame for it. Men are not supposed to cry, not supposed to have emotions and feelings. We're just supposed to just be a bunch of fucking robots and take the abuse and take this injustice and this mistreatment by women in society. We're not supposed to. We're like treated like 3/5 of a human being as men. Our lives don't matter. We're not allowed to complain. We're not allowed to stand up for ourselves. We're not allowed to fight for change. We're supposed to just deal with this bullshit while these bitches are on the pedestal and these manjanas are getting these bitches simply like kissing their asses and lying and deceiving them. And then when the woman's mad and bitter, it's our fault. Fuck that. The reason why I have issues is because of the way I've been treated in life. Being a man and being a black man, that's what you get. That's why I have issues with the way I've been treated in society, dealing with misandry and dealing with racism on top of that. Maybe you need to walk in another person's shoes and stop assuming. If a man asks, let me refinish the rest of this comment. If a man asks like a woman, then woman will not get him the time of day. Get yourself together and stop being so angry. Ask yourself, when was the last time you approached a woman and asked her out? Try. That which is a bunch of bullshit, because I have tried, and you can't try when you're living TFL. When you live in true force loneliness, there's no trying to get out of it. The only way to get out, the only way true force loneliness will end is people will stop doing what they're doing. Stop treating people like shit and stop placing women on the pedestal, and stop enabling women to behave badly. You give these women power to do whatever the hell they want to do, but you don't want to hold them accountable. Take the power away from them. Take them off the pedestal. Women have all the choice and all the say, so women are the choosers. They can do whatever the hell they want to do, but you can't check them as a man. The reason why I have a bad attitude is because people like you give me a bad attitude. I have myself together. I'm doing real fine right now, but you just don't like the fact that I'm standing up for myself because you are afraid that you ain't gonna get no pussy if you stand up to a woman. See, you're a feminist. Confidence don't fucking work. You can be confident. Do you know the definition of confidence? Confidence means believing in yourself and being self-assured of who you are and your abilities. That's what confidence means. Confidence has nothing to do with attracting women. Women say that to justify why they're with bad boys, jerks, and thugs. Confidence only works to attract women if a woman already likes you. When will you pay attention and get your head out of your fucking ass, you fucking idiot, fat, feminist faggot? You can't beat TFL. The only way to beat TFL is people change and get their heads out of their fucking asses and stop treating people like shit and stop practicing their eugenics in the dating scene. I'm just really sick and tired of you trolls telling me what I should do in my life and not do in my life. You people don't know what I do outside of YouTube, and it's none of your business, and I'm not going to tell you. I come here to vent, and I come here to share knowledge, and I come here to speak truth. I come here to help people. I don't need your help. You can't tell me anything. The only people who can help me, those who can actually, who have been in my shoes. Those are the only people who can help me. But other than that, if you never walked in my shoes, you need to shut the hell up. All you people making your insults, ad hominem attacks, emotional, talking about you need to stop blaming women. Well, I'm going to blame the vast majority of women because they are the cause of the reason why a lot of men are suffering. If the situation was in reverse and women were being denied a dating and sex life, being denied a love life, being treated like shit, being disrespected, being humiliated, being bullied, being discriminated against. If that was the case in America, if that was the case, and if a woman came out and spoke out against this injustice, you people would have no issue with that. But because I'm a man, and since men's lives don't matter, and men are treated like shit, especially if he's a man of color, and men are being discriminated against, being bullied, and being treated like shit by pussy-ass mangina males and simps and faggots. The heterosexual man is the most hated man on the planet in America, in Western nations. Women can treat men like shit, and even men, self-hating males, can treat their own gender like heterosexual men like shit, and that's okay. Blame him. He can't blame women when women are the cause of this bullshit. Feminism has destroyed the dating scene. Feminism has destroyed relationships, has destroyed the family units. It doesn't matter what you do. You guys want to put a band-aid on the fucking problem instead of going to the root of the problem. We gotta hold these people accountable. The powers that be and women. And women did not ask to be put on a pedestal, but goddamn it, they took advantage of the situation. Just like Caucasian people have the privileges and the advantages of the society, but they didn't ask to be put on the pedestal and ask for the advantages of what their evil forefathers and mothers have done. But they took advantage of, the majority of them took advantage of the situation. So that makes them a criminal. That makes you an accessory. You understand what I'm saying? So all your advice and talking about how to get around this and how to get around that, it's not going to work. What's going to work is addressing the issue and getting to the root of the problem, holding those accountable. But a lot of you guys are scared. You hate men like me and you hate yourself because you don't like the fact that I'm telling the truth and holding women accountable and holding the powers that be accountable for causing this shit. I didn't create TFL. Nobody created TFL. We didn't create TFL, but someone just gave it a name. TFL, True Force Loneliness, has been established by the powers that be, and this has been going on hundreds of years. It started 100 years back, and and it's coming into fruition. You know, it bothers you. Why you get mad at me speaking out against this fuckery, but you don't want to get mad at these women and the powers that be who created this crap? No amount of improving yourself and working on yourself is going to do anything. Speaking out and standing up for yourself and being a man that's what a man does. There's nothing wrong with a man crying and complaining. Do you know how you may affect the social change? Women complain, women cry, but y'all listen to them. But if a man cries and complains, don't listen to them. Well, that is some sexist bullshit, and that needs to stop. Women complain and want equal rights, and they got it. And actually, they have more rights than men. Now men have no rights and no power, and you guys are okay with it. I'm not. All you guys want to focus on, most of you guys want to focus on, is getting pussy and getting female acceptance and validation. That's all you care about. You don't care about building. You don't care about standing up for yourself as a man, valuing your lives, valuing your son's lives, your brother's lives, your father's lives. All you care about, get female approval, and that's it. Get female acceptance, just get laid, and that's the highlight of my life. And that's why you wonder why this bullshit is happening. The problem with a lot of you males is you are enablers. You enable women to behave badly, and then you want to blame yourself for it and blame other men like myself for speaking out against this bullshit. Julius Roberts, Julius Richards, you have been blocked. And you have been banned, and people like you have been banned, because all you people all you trolls, especially, I'm going to show you something. These are the clowns right here in this site, as you can see, talking about me, obsessed. Every video I put up, they want to talk crap about me. That's all they do. Every video I put out, and this person, and this is a woman, hates my guts because I speak truth. This is run by a bunch of feminists and a bunch of mangianas and faggots and simps. This site right here. I'll leave you the link so you can. This site needs to be taken down. I mean, this is ridiculous. Like I said before, instead of getting mad at the bad guys, you're gonna get angry at the person who's fighting against the bad guys. Which tells me you people are retarded. You don't want to change. You like things the way they are. You like being on top. You like women like enjoying their female privilege and their female supremacy, and you mangianas just like the fact that you're the select few that they pick, and you're getting some ass and pussy, and that makes you happy. But you mangianas, let me ask you something. You simps and you faggots who hate women, but you act like women. How come you ain't married to these women? How come you ain't marrying these broads? Because you know they're on bullshit. But you don't want to. But you want to talk about working on yourself. Working on yourself don't do anything. The only thing I can do from here on out is to just live my life and just fight the good fight. And hopefully people will change and wake up many people as possible. And maybe this fuckery can stop. But y'all motherfuckers need to drink a hot glass and shut the fuck up. Peace.